On October 23rd, 2019, the whole world was shocked by the breaking news. 39 people were found dead in a closed river container truck in East London. They were once considered as Chinese, but later were proved to be illegal immigrants from Vietnam. They wanted to enter UK secretly under the arrangement of a human trafficking group, but due to the carelessness of the truck driver, they lost their lives in the airless and extremely cold river truck. What a tragedy! Who are to be blamed for this? How did this happen? I started to collect information from various channels to look for the answers. A 26-year-old girl, Fam, and her family came to my attention. The girl was one of the 39 victims. Her last messages to her family in Vietnam were made known to public. My trip has failed, dying because I cannot breathe. While in Vietnam, Fam's parents even paid £30,000 to the human traffickers for her UK trip, which equals to 10 to 15 years of their family income. Why did they do so? It's not hard to understand that. Fam's family had great expectations on her. They had wished their daughter to make a lot of money, not only to pay off £30,000, but also help the family to live a better life. I used to believe that the driver and the human traffickers are to blame, but now I turned my eyes to the victims and their families. It's not wrong for them to try to get out of poverty, but had they choose the right way to go? If they had not go to the human traffickers from the very beginning, they would not have put up such big amount of money, and their daughter or son would still be alive. Poverty is bad, but ignorance is dangerous. I came across another similar human trafficking case. On June 21st, 2000, Sydney, UK, 58 Chinese migrants were found dead in an airtight 18-meter-long lorry in Dover, who were trying to enter UK illegally, also in hope of finding high-paying jobs there. History repeats itself now, but it's heartbreaking to have such tragedies again. Something must be done to stop it. Looking at the human trafficking criminal groups, being cold-blooded, they are trafficking humans as crazily as arms and drugs for high profits. And according to Trafficking in Persons report released by the US government in June 2019, the latest statistics showed there were around 24.9 million of men, women, and children around the world who were fallen as victims of human trafficking in ways of forced labor, sex slavery, even organ trading. While the traffickers received over $32 billion income each year for such illegal human trafficking business. So fighting against human trafficking is not an easy task. In chasing for high profit, the traffickers are seeking more and more victims by using every means they can think of: cheating, forcing, kidnapping, and even employing high tech to catch their prey. Once someone falls in their trap, there is hardly any hope to escape. Sadly, every year, thousands of people voluntarily walk into their traps. So what can we do? I strongly believe that it is crucial to educate people to know the truth of human trafficking and to prevent people from being caught by the human traffickers. Take the 39 victims for example. If they had known the TIP report released by the US before, many of them would not have fallen the lies and false promises made by the traffickers. They would have known that Even if they should arrive in UK successfully, there would not be freedom for them. They should have to work long hours with low wages, just as modern slavery. Being a worldwide criminal issue, human trafficking now covers 167 countries in the world. Fighting against human trafficking calls for worldwide attention and united efforts. Does anyone of us know that July 30 is World Day Against Trafficking in Persons? Maybe not. I didn't either. But it's great that we know now how serious human trafficking is and how close we are to that illegal industry. That the tragedies raise everyone's awareness of the criminal issue of human trafficking. Through newspapers, radios, TVs, and webs, speeches and lectures, everywhere from origin countries to destination countries, every party, from government to citizen, let's join our hands together to fight against human trafficking. Let's count on our collective efforts to protect our men, women, and children for a happy life, for a safe world. Thanks a lot for all.